I'm just gonna wait until the stream tells me that I'm online and see if it's actually working. Hello. Maybe I should show my analytics. I don't even think there's anything here that's... Yeah, there was nothing there that you guys cared about. Alright. Hey, how's it going? I'm going to share this. Guess I can sit more like this so I'm more centered to the front here. Guess I can sit more like this so I'm more centered to the front here. Guess I can sit more like this. Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. Hey, welcome. I got a couple. First thing, doing analyst shit. I have a couple notes here. Just normally on defense, I focused on defense. I was less. I did not like offensive theory. Offensive theory always felt jumbled, and it was like a fighting game.
You have 90 seconds to fully talk it over.
As long as there is breath in your...
Okay, pistol setup.
Can you guys...
First problem here is just the setup here. The setup is going to
See,
be
Load,
here.
thank you beginning of the round.
Don't play revealing...
Setup here. The idea that you guys are going for, I don't know if this is intentional or not, or this is just a setup. The theory behind this is that you're trying to push them into a C-side, like, push. You're trying to push into a, what is it, C-side hit or a B hit. Because you have that molly there. That's the idea. But what's going to happen here is that we're holding dead space. We're holding dead space, and after this dart clears, we're going to have a problem. Watch.
Area.
Cam mid.
Pop it.
Nothing yet.
Opt. They have a cam in mid somewhere.
They're in garage.
I'm grabbing orb.
Here. Our Omen is holding dead space at this point.
Opt.
He's holding a turret to begin with. And once this dart clears, and there's nothing A main unless they're holding back. And we just saw a dart here. What I prefer is that we try and hold garage. Because in this setup here, KJ should not be the first death. She should not be trading off the alarm bot on site, and there's nobody to help her. So what's going to come in here is our flood comes from garage. And so we should fight for it. That smoke that he's putting down is to fight for it. We are not in position for that at all. We just did our push, and KJ is doing nothing. She has the range to be in garage and help. I think we need to get our game plan here straight, because this feels like we're just roaming, and we have a system. We're not actually getting involved in the system at all.
They have a cam in mid somewhere.
They're in garage.
I'm grabbing orb.
Oh, you got that.
The turret could have said that. Like, I don't know. That smoke there is to fight for it, and I feel like it's a really good call if we hold that, because coming from here, this is a very committal thing. If their C push out comes and reroutes to come help their garage players, that's really awkward unless they don't smoke it. And why would they not smoke it? It's really awkward for them to reroute.
Yeah,
They
they're
stun
pushing-
C. They're pushing C.
Just retake it. Yeah, they're out.
Yeah, out on C. So Cypher's probably looking mid, I think. He's a cam here.
You know where it's at? Or do you want me to shotgun the wall?
And if we were to hold garage here, we would be able to properly clear out this cipher first. We'd be able to properly re-clear out this cipher. Okay, I'm talking too much. I'm sorry. Well, my point I'm trying to get across in my notes is after dart clears A main, commit to holding space on the opposite side. You have a very defined window of time where you can get, after this dart clears, you know nothing's here and you see no presence here. You have time to get into these positions like backside and in garage to fight one side of the split. Because it's coming, and you need to stall for your things. Yes, you're playing retake, but it also means you need to hold one side of the split. I think that's a very clear misconception is when we're playing retake, we back off completely, but we're still in committed positions. Like, look at this. Look at this here.
He's a camp.
Oh, so
Yeah,
that-
yeah.
Our Omen here, I don't know who's who.
Out on C.
But there, and KJ
Yeah,
They
they're pushing.
In mid. So
here, when this first thing pops, when this turret pops, this side of the split is going to be coming in the next, like, 3 seconds. And KJ is in a very vulnerable spot. So I don't know why, if our game plan's to play retake, we're not committing to anything.
somewhere.
They're in garage.
Grabbing orb.
Oh, you.
Yeah, out on.
Do you know where it's at, or do you want me to shotgun the wall?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
His
They
camp's
could be in
gone.
window. They could be in window.
Should we? You want to clear garage?
Yeah, we can.
I'm gonna jump out.
That shouldn't be a that shouldn't be a offhand call. That should be our. It looks so coordinated. There's a couple other things that need to be fixed, but it feels like that should be our game.
Out. Follow me.
They resmoked my CT.
And by the way, I'm completely fine with this Akio play here. Completely fine with it. It gets Akio's just trying to get a play to give us an advantage in the round to speed up our retake because the Cypher is being annoying. Like, it's completely fine.
Yeah. He's in the smoke,
Alright,
isn't he,
everyone
Wash?
for-
And like
Yeah,
I said,
Flash
our
is-
our flood is our
Everyone-
flood
I
is,
think
our
it's right.
flood is
default,
coming from
default.
garage.
I think
The one thing I don't like here as well is how we have both our initiators coming out of one side. I would like at least one of them to be coming in with our main flood. Because what's going to happen here is that Wash is going to have his dart out, and Frog is going to get prep a stun for them to fight on site. The only way into this round from that point is if they're in that smoke, they come out, they take one while Frog's tucked, and then they have backside to pinch us from long. What I'm saying is I need this side of the split to be coming in a little bit earlier, like 2 seconds earlier, because what's going to happen is it's going to take the eyes from these guys, from logs, off of our main flood.
Dash out, dash out.
Nobody in smoke.
Found them. One backside,
Yeah,
one
long-
backside.
One back
Backside.
side. One in main. Smoke.
Everyone, get on.
Anger on the garage.
Garage.
One's dead.
Yeah, last one's main. Last one's main. I'm pushing.
Yeah,
get on, get on.
Get on bomb.
Did a great flood.
Good shit.
Can I get that ghost?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my.
It's not fair. Yeah. Me and yeah, we,
He has like their push.
one window, Cypher.
They insta. Yeah,
One
they're
drops
pushing, they're
mid.
pushing garage, they're
He has
pushing
like their
garage.
pushing garage.
Cypher through his
In
They
garage.
force, they're pushing up, they're pushing up. They
Yeah, I
force.
threw aftershocks for you.
No, I'm fine, I'm fine.
They're on C. Yeah, they're
They
already
They have
on
both
C.
specters and stingers. They have specters and stingers.
I'm holding our flank through B for a second. And then I'll come out. All I have is flashes left.
me and Knocker coming CT.
I think they're gonna fight something.
Yeah, they're fighting garage.
I have everyone
Cypher,
through
oh, Cypher's bottom mid.
And again, this garage is coming back to bite us because look at our positioning. We gave up everything to make sure we have a proper retake. This is not a proper retake. This is not a proper retake. We gave up all our space and we had our breach.
Running. No, he's down.
the judge. I'm gonna drone some D.
Take flight.
I'm gonna re-smoked it. Reach tagged.
To be honest, I don't care if Watch is new to Sova. That drone should be coming in once we to re-clear garage. It either comes in as we're flooding to help with figuring out and getting on site, or it comes in garage. Those are the two places where the drone is.
One default. Nobody
Blinded breach,
backside.
blinded breach, blinded breach.
Because nothing happened.
Everyone inside.
Oh, there's another one
Yeah,
in
counter
garage.
I'm in
Right
default.
here.
Let's go.
You can save if you need to.
Oh, close smoke.
Yeah, no.
And another thing, if I want to go back,
You have to get some.
it's a
There's
later
three
than
mid.
when we have an
Okay.
op, but it's the exact
Yeah,
same
we're
thing.
in.
God damn it! I
We
gotta
don't
get
need
this
to
thing
give
out of
up
here.
the
Sorry.
Yeah, they're
for a second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they-
Me and Watt.
We need to figure out how this op line's running because it's very inconsistent how you guys are running this op line. I don't care if it's an outlaw.
We're waiting for the
Act like
the
it's an
smoke
op line
because we heard one in it.
because this op line, the way an op line should work is that the op should be supported at beginning to get it on the angle and then push them towards the op. You need to kick them off the op's angle so the op can get on and online, and then you need to push them away from the opposite side so the op gets value, because the op does not get value if they figure out there's an op there really early with little support and then they go the opposite side. It is very hard for a jet or any kind of opper to get a retake. With long rotations like Haven, you need this op to get value, this outlaw to get value. That doesn't happen here.
One
Yeah,
window, Cypher.
yeah,
One
they're
drops
pushing, they're
mid.
pushing
How
the
long
edge,
Feels
they're
like
pushing
they're
the
Cypher
pushing
is-
garage.
Cypher through his
They're
They
garage.
force, they're pushing up, they're pushing up. They
Yeah,
force.
throw aftershocks for you.
No, I'm fine, I'm fine.
They're
fine.
on C. Yeah, they're
Wait,
already
yeah.
on.
And again, no garage, and we're wasting 10 seconds of our time not holding garage. We put that smoke down, but it does nothing because we aren't fighting. That's a great smoke to fight. That's a great smoke to fight, but we're not fighting. We're not fighting for garage.
And then I'll come out.
I'm not gonna cover it anymore.
All of his
You
flashes
just
left.
see
Me
the
and
times
Knocker
where you
coming
could win
CT.
garage.
I think they're gonna fight something.
Yeah, they're fighting garage.
I have everyone
Cypher,
15.
oh, Cypher's bottom mid. Running. No, he's down.
The judge. I'm gonna drone some D.
Take flight.
Oh, no, you smoked it.
They're fighting garage.
I have
I think they're gonna fight something.
Yeah, they're fighting garage.
everyone
Cypher,
15.
oh, Cypher's bottom mid. Running. No, he's down.
The judge. I'm gonna drone some D.
Take flight.
Oh, no, you smoked it. Reach tagged. One default.
Edge
I'm in
right
default.
here.
Let's go.
Must have got that time.
Yeah, no.
Nice try.
No.
We have to get some pressure from CTU.
What I'm gonna end up doing is, I'm not gonna.
Works every hand. Yeah. Cypher cammed from window and the
I
other
mean, if
ones
we
were
get-
like, most of them were
Gosh.
Good. I like this adaptation for the most part. I don't know if it was intentional, but we've conditioned that Jet's here. It's a good adaptation for at least one round.
Here, if some get them to walk into us, it's free pigs, no? Free 50-50.
I can't afford a sheriff.
Yeah,
I'm
super-
sitting right here in this corner.
What did you say, Akio?
That's the entire reason I'm
I'll
on
break your
Jet is
cam
like,
if I
wow,
see it. Yeah.
I can't afford one. I can't afford one.
I'm gonna look
that's
for your
what it
cam.
I'm stunned again.
Garage again.
is. Yeah, one
Cypher propagation
outside A.
costs on A. He usually.
Johnny mid,
defaults
can you
around.
break that?
Oh,
I
he's
didn't
doing
see him look down at you.
Major mistake here, like I'm being honest. All three need to walk with Jet here. All three, Sova, Jet, Breach, need to walk with Jet. Because what happens here, we're on an eco. We aren't winning this round off a hero play, we're winning this round off trades. And I don't see trades here. We broke the util for Jet, but since we have pistols, it wasn't close enough. The bullet spread didn't allow us to break the drone fast enough. They have a breach. They're obviously buying Aftershock. This Jet is in such a bad position because she has no support. It takes you at least 2 seconds to actually swing grass to help her. If you were with her and you were actually trying to walk and take fights, you would be 10 times closer. We've already given up A. So what's the point in staying back? Because at this point, you are not fighting this. You are not fighting this angle. I don't know why you guys are back here. That's all I'm saying.
Mid, can you break that?
Oh,
I
he's
didn't
doing
see him look down at you.
I
He's-
know
oh,
exactly
on the main
where
map.
you are.
There's 3 mid.
And we're playing this like a buy round.
Up A. They're
Yeah,
up A, they're
1A.
up A.
Probably.
We don't need to give up A that fast. Watch.
Yeah, they're gonna.
We were just. So was. Yeah, they're in. Oh, Cypher walking up mid. Yo, he's stuck in the cubby.
Clearing out.
Ah, he's
Nice.
nice.
Nice. What? Jet's already pushed up.
He's gonna fight
She
me.
isolated or?
He's
She-
crouched
she's
there.
stuck, she's stuck.
And yeah, what I would like here is that
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't afford one.
like we need to fight. Like this entire play would have worked. I guarantee you. I don't like Halo's positioning. I feel like if we're fighting, um, Halo should be a tab more up at this point because I don't know what he's holding. Turret's there. Walks here. Yes, he's smoking, but the smoke pops earlier if he's closer. That's really it. You should be up with the KJ in case these guys get contact. We have two angles to pop out from. We have the courtyard walkout, and we have the door push. Off anything in grass, we punish with close range guns.
Can't afford
I'm
one.
gonna
of
look
those
for your
anyways.
cam.
I'm stunned again.
Garage again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one-
Actually, both
That
were.
was old.
I mean, it was an eco.
We didn't. Only person who was taking space was Akio.
Judge.
All right.
I think Halo set it pretty well, but there was also.
We're if defaulting doesn't work this round, we're just gonna start taking space harder somewhere, like A lobby or something.
I don't think this was said, but I think this is better. 10 times better. Because we don't really need like putting Omen on site. Works a lot better.
They always just default aside for KJ.
They're defaulting mid side, yeah.
Revealing
They
their
have
No C. 3C.
There they are.
Cypher.
Yeah, they're coming out C. They're coming out C. They're coming out C.
He didn't trip this time. Oh, he tripped out.
I'm out. I'm
afterwards.
out. I'm out. Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
They're in.
you know where it
Well,
was.
he's platform. We drop platform. They're out. They're
On
playing.
default, default.
Did I put a note here? No, what is it? Just that setup. I enjoy that setup. I enjoy how we're actually trying to fight. Just two different pages, but that's completely fine. That comes with time. And comms. But for the most part, put alarm bot in garage. Put alarm bot in garage. You have Omen who can tell you when to pop those mollies. If you put that alarm bot in garage, or no, your turret's not holding that. Your turret's holding. But yeah, put that alarm bot in garage. Put your turret somewhere else, and you can play more aggressively in those positions that you want. Like this was very disjointed, but this smoke helps a lot. Like, look how deep this KJ can get in because
There
of that
they are.
smoke and how panicked they are.
Yeah, they're coming out C. They're coming out C. They're coming out C.
He didn't trip this time. Oh, he tripped
I'm out.
afterwards.
I'm out. I'm out. Oh, never mind. They're in.
You know where it
Well,
was.
he's platform. We drop platform. They're out. They're
On
playing.
default,
I
default's
broke it.
on.
I broke
On
it.
default. 67 breach. 85 on Omen.
Do we have any intel on Cypher?
He's gonna
Yeah,
be
Cypher
late.
was mid.
Default,
I'm drawing
default.
through garage.
Deploying
Spectre.
drone.
Nothing garage.
Breacher's default. Dud.
Omen's in cubby. He
Headshot,
has
Omen, headshot,
outlaw.
Omen.
They're gonna be long.
One leg
Omen's
garage.
low as hell.
He's low.
Long.
Yeah.
No Charlie.
Yeah, it just needs to be a better setup on C. I'm surprised there's no adaptation in yet. If I were to recommend an adaptation off something, like they've gone C 3 times and we got punished mid on Nico. This is, yeah. Adaptations that can work here is getting our Sova rotating earlier because we have,
Revealing
They
their
have
No C. 3C.
yeah, this Akio's good for 1 here. Akio's good for 1 this dart, and I think it's good that the orb, but I think the orb should be coming in quicker after the dart because the dart's gonna tell you if anybody's coming up to swing you. You need to get this Sova off because the rotation time is so late on the Sova that it's impossible for any type of support for the 2 people who want to fight for sight, which is KJ and Omen right now.
There they are.
Cypher.
They're respecting your pressure. They're respecting your pressure on A. They haven't pushed A since they understand that your pressure on that side of the map gives Akio enough time to get into sewers and get into that crazy off angle. It gives people time to walk up long, get into crossfires. They respect that. And now we need to start taking advantage of that. They're not going to press us. They're not going to press us without presence. Unless it's contact, but we haven't seen that yet from them. Sova's their tell. But
Yeah, they're coming out C. They're coming out C. They're coming out C.
He didn't trip this.
adaptation, yeah, again, like if we're fighting for sight, I think this is good setup with Tuck and alarm bot or turret in garage, but I don't think KJ should be starting garage again, holding her turret.
This time. Oh, he
Get,
tripped
get,
us.
I'm out,
get
I'm out, I'm
priority
out. Oh,
straight
never
for the
mind,
most
you're
part.
You know where it
Well,
was?
he's platform. They dropped platform. They're out. They're
On
playing.
default.
I
Default's
broke it.
done.
I broke
On
it.
default, 67 breach.
If we wanted, like, I guess the best way to describe this is if we wanted somebody to play off that turret, we would pick another duelist who could just hold that and be a turret. Be a turret who has a get agile free card. We pick another duelist. We don't have another duelist. We're using KJ on this map for passive information. We're using KJ so we have passive information. What I want is us to prioritize using that turret in the right spots so we can focus on getting to like Omen's KJ on site and fighting for that with the blind, with the mollies, but we're not. It's an on-the-fly decision, which makes it very poor positioning. Next round.
Stay taut as a bowstring.
Halo, I went out
We were on site.
like almost right away.
Yeah.
They planted.
No, but you died and he had no trade potential.
Yeah, let it go.
I am. I broke care.
And again,
Sun and dart on
I'm
A.
Sova's to tell.
On. Cypher mid side.
I took my bot away
Yeah,
from
breach is short.
the.
Okay.
Wait, one outside of
Running short.
C. One outside of C. He just shot. Walking up long.
Some multiple up long.
I don't know. I only heard
We're
one.
about to find out.
Do
Nothing.
you wanna Jets outside C? Or A, sorry?
Guess he was running.
Okay, I can
away.
smoke. I can
Okay.
smoke free to get out. Smoke free to get out. Hold on.
I think
You
I
want?
wanna... They threw an enemy smoke, Kevin.
He's in off anything. He's still mid.
There's
They
two.
just
Too long,
stuck
too
at
long.
C. It's a big default. They're still defaulted.
One's running away.
Yeah, they're
Breach
going
is
through, they're
Yeah,
going
they're
going back.
through.
Yeah, they're backing up.
You guys want to play retake or do you want me to get on site?
I might have breach here.
Retake.
Go.
I got breach.
Okay. This is a major. I don't care if we're on an eco. This is a major problem with their defense. I want you to look how long it is before any re-clear comes in. Look how much space we give up because of a default. A default means they're spread. We're on an eco. We're starting 3 on C here. We should be taking space. I want you to see, because this is outrageous.
It was like you were pretty much
Let it
alone
go,
on
Let it go,
site.
let it go,
Alright,
let it go,
yeah.
let it go.
I am.
Pop 2-3, starting now. Look how long.
I broke care.
Sun and dart on
Cam's
A.
gone. Cypher mid side.
I took my bot away
Yeah,
from
breach is short.
the.
Wait, one outside of
Running short.
C. One outside of C. He just shot. Walking up long.
Some multiple up long.
I don't know. I only
We're
heard
about
one.
to find out.
Do
Nothing.
you wanna Jets outside C? Or A, sorry?
Guess he was running.
Okay, I can
away.
smoke. I can
Okay.
smoke free to get out. Smoke free to get out. Hold on.
I think
If
I
you want.
wanna... They threw an enemy smoke, Kevin.
He's in.
That's how long until we do a proper recur. I know Halo was trying, but like I think it's a tad disjointed, to be honest, because KJ has nothing here. What happened to being on? Did she have a number? No. I guess it's eco. I guess she didn't buy alarm bot, but still.
Jets outside C.
No reclear came out for a no spot cipher. This smoke. I think it's too mind game. We could have used that. We could have used that smoke off grass, I think, and actually get it because we had breach floating here. We had the like. Look at this position. I didn't realize that. I should probably get back on my point. That the reclear took way too long. I don't care about Sova. I probably haven't played Sova a lot, but it still fucking agrees with you. Should you be using your drone to either reclear out short or sewers, so we have an idea because they're spread out so far that we need because we're on eco. We need to make a play here. There's no play that comes in. We are playing this like a rifle round. Like we are in position, very good position to punish this cipher, to get out here and have a really good flank retake. Because what happens when we come out flank? We don't have these really long angles. Like these. We come out sewer, only have this to worry about, and these closer ones. And then long takes care of that. It's just find a play.
Just shot.
I think it's like 20 seconds. You
long.
guys don't do anything. Like after this walk on long call, I think there should be a drone. I think there should be a drone to re-clear out the space so we know what's going on. Because Akio was in position to hold garage and Halo is right there to come out window to help and hold that space for the flood. We are in a good position. I don't know if it's intentional, but we are in a good position.
Is it multiple up long?
I don't know. I only heard
We're
one.
about to find out.
Do
Nothing.
you wanna just outside C? Or A, sorry?
Guess he was running.
Okay, I can
away.
smoke.
Okay.
Frog, I just need, honestly, what would you have at this point? Did you waste stun at the beginning?
Running
Is it like the...
Took my butt away
I'm
from
really
Breaches.
approaching the end of my notes
Alright.
for the most part, because nothing
Wait,
else.
one out.
It was mostly repeated mistakes, and I'm not here to dog on you guys. The only thing I wanted to hammer in was that garage shit. That was a horror.
Outside is
Running short.
C.
Outside C. Or A, sorry. I think,
If you want.
But yeah,
Long.
I think Frog, you do too much floating here. You're the one who has the stun, who has flashes, who can call this shit. I think, Frog, you are, to my knowledge, the highest rated player on this team. You should see this. You should see this, connect the dots, where it takes 5 seconds for Wash to get, so he's not in the play. 1 second, 2 second, 4 second, no seconds to make that mid play. Connect the dots and see where you can coordinate plays. Gotta connect these dots here. Where it's 1 second, you probably get there in 2 seconds. Halo gets there in 4. Akio's already there. Call the mid play because we're on an eco. Ecos should, like that garage thing. You're just fucking there, man. You are just there. Where you said, do you want to re-clear garage? That should be a pre-round call. That should be, hey, let's hold garage for the flood retake. I need you to step into that idea in mid-round. I don't want you calling for the most part. I think you're getting really good with your fucking supportive utility.
One outside of C. You just
But I think you're focusing on it too much. Like look how floaty you
Sure.
are here.
walking up long.
Is it multiple up long?
I don't know. I only
We're
heard
about
one.
to find out.
You can see Akio wants to fight. You see Halo wanting to get information. We've cleared out C, which is okay. But the main problem is nobody's there. You have problems here. We're out of smokes. I don't know. Just find something, because this round looks so ranked. It looks so like comp.
Do you wanna just outside C? Or A, sorry?
Yeah,
Guess
you,
he's
you,
wrong.
Okay, I can
float-
smoke. I can
Okay.
smoke free to get out. Smoke free to get out.
you leave the people who are like half a second away from peaking, 3 seconds away from peaking, a half second away from peaking, you leave to support somebody who should be out of sight by now. Should be probably rotating to heaven to hold for walk, because he has no business being on here, especially with shocks, especially shocks and one off ult. Especially with that, I think, yeah, just find the call, man.
Hold on.
Off end.
Wait for me.
I'm
That should be
Close,
good.
right?
looking close.
Life is in ground. I can stun that.
This
Secure
smoke is
mid.
good.
I'm like,
Rita.
here.
You guys want to play retake or do you want me to get on site?
I might have breach here.
Retake.
Go.
I got breach.
I'm weak.
They're planning.
And again, I don't want to. I'm only hammering it one more time. Just, what is it? That mid play would have completely cleared everything up. That mid play would have made this breach have to rotate really awkwardly to go help his teammates because he is so far away. And then C is more apparent, and we have the idea to come back and build upon that idea of our garage flood. Because once we have mid out, we can just boing there. Okay,
I'm
continue.
just gonna play for Rita. Do you want me to rejoin CC?
I'm like a late.
Wait for the
Secure
smoke
mid.
to
One's close right here.
I can stun that. I
Please.
can't from where I am now.
Hey, can you want me to join this?
Okay.
Flight.
Be ready for he's yeah.
Looking close.
Life is in ground. Nice.
Smoking off
I
long.
like playing backside. Yeah.
I don't think I saw any backside.
There's a vandal over here for you guys.
Get on bomb, get on bomb.
Airing.
I have a vandal.
On
Oh,
the flank.
Jets.
And again, what is it? The split's all off. Like, we're so fucking scattered. At this point, we're so scattered. Like we're just grouping. At this point, there's no game plan. Like, look how much KJ had to commit to this because we weren't structured enough to catch on that every time we retaked, it was really good during our garage flood. And I thought that was a game plan. Apparently not.
From where I am now.
Hey, can you help me to drone this?
Placing
Okay.
swarm
Flight.
grenade.
Be ready for
Swarm
he's
grenade out.
yeah.
Nothing close.
Life is in
If KJ dies here, if KJ dies there, the entire fucking retake is bust. There's no way you can handle somebody tucked here or actually coming behind you and flooding outside. The split is completely off. That Silverdrome can clear while you guys flood through garage. And you can punish that site for 10 times easier with traits. But KJ had to commit a jump, a alarm bot.
in ground. Nah, yeah.
Swing off
They
long.
like playing backside. Yeah.
I don't think I saw any backside.
There's a vandal over here for you guys.
Get on bomb, get on bomb.
Airing.
I have a vandal. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's okay. Good stick.
And
This place is nice,
the
but not nice
again,
enough to die.
flooding's okay.
Yeah, I'm
It's
Yeah.
just the way we're so fucking scattered.
Thank you.
Beaker.
I don't like this. What is my notes here? I'm kind of going off my notes and just kind of going on me being a coach. Biggest thing is you guys need fucking set plays. Like, there are so many times where you guys group up somewhere and you don't have a plan. Like, we need set plays and we need to bring our defense into more of our hands where we are setting the tempo, because offense is very much about tempo. It's mix ups. It's where you take it from a fast hit down to a slow, where maybe the reactions are a little bit more sensitive since you have shown that pressure exists. But on defense, you guys are playing to the tempo. You guys are playing to their tempo, and you're so passive because you're so scared of these opportunities. Just everything. You need set plays. Like at the beginning, it's not really that structured, but that ace, push with the stun, the dart, getting Jet into sewers. That's what you need, or at least just the dart and the stun. Because that's what I would have wanted here. I don't know why Frog is here. I think we definitely need just an entire fucking rework of our defense. Like, my god, it's bad.
Revealing area.
Sever
I'm in
cam
med
mid.
again.
Reach
Yeah,
on
smoked
A.
A.
Break my dart A.
And again, I don't like the setup at all. I think it's I think it's a very poor adaptation, in my opinion. Just because, look at our op. Look at our op. The entire idea of an op system is to push them into that. That goes back into that set play shit. That goes back into the set play. We're trying to push them into the op so the op gets a guaranteed value, because they get fuck all. We get negative value out of a retake op. We get negative value out of that. And this KJ setup is to fight the hit. Is to fight the site hit. Why do we want them coming to our A when there's a 25-second rotate time for our op? Biggest thing, KJ should not be on A. KJ should not be on A and when we have an op online, because we're going to lose this fucking op this way. We are going to lose the op if we are setting up to anticipate an A hit. If you get what that means. Like, KJ should be doing the same shit, but maybe have a B alarm bot. So Jet has a full support and we can stack towards that A side so we can push that into the op and get guaranteed value. And it's a 4v5 retake. It's a 5v4 retake with utility back online because of the rotation times. Breach's stun is back in 30 seconds. Breach's stun is back in 30 seconds. Rotation time is like 20. Like, it's just a fucking flawed defensive half entirely. I don't know.
Who's running me out?
It's ranked.
Flash.
Cyber cage just went down. Kid crossed.
You don't have to hold up.
And I think we should fight for that a little bit more. I think there should be a stun in garage because now I think what happens here is that Akio gets really uncomfortable. And yeah, just the gaps in the defense. You guys are covering them very very good, but you have to give up so much to cover the gaps in the way you're playing your defense. You're covering them decently. Like you guys both know that nobody's on B and you need to reclear B because this cipher has been giving you timings. And I think the conditioning is pretty poor on this smoke here. You haven't fought for it once. Like fought and stuck there. I mean, like it's very a drone kicked you out and they saw you TP and they saw nobody close here with the drone. So they could walk in here. I would take that timing. If I droned, saw you TP out after the thing and saw you walk out of window, and I saw nobody here, I would take this timing, maybe get into this corner. That's what I mean. You're covering good gaps in the defense, but it's the way you set up your defense is putting you in such a bad position mid round, and it makes you play these really slow retakes when you should be putting yourself in better positions for your retake. You should be taking garage. You should be maybe flooding backside. You should have hit, like they haven't hit A once, but we're putting our KJs, we're putting a full site. We're putting a full site absorption, like full KJ util when they haven't hit A once, and we just need to clear it, and then we can go back and play full retake when the mid round comes in.
Push.
Yeah, in the hall.
They're still in
You
mid.
play cross with my
Hold on,
turret.
I'm swinging off B. He doesn't have a drone.
Yep. I hit him like 80. There was two. There was a second one
Fall,
bottom
fall.
mid in grass.
I think they
He's
come
not
in.
gonna. I'm gonna swing off you.
I'm playing wide.
I'm scared they're gonna.
This wouldn't have happened if we had pushed them and gave them resistance. I believe that they saw that we weren't doing our pressure where Jet goes into sewers, and they realized that none of that util came in. So they contacted. Contacting should never work against this comp. The way this comp works is that push and pull, where you push them back and pull them into the fucking op. That's how this comp works, and we're not doing any of that. We're playing this like fucking ranked.
Walk into
I think they're
garage.
coming in.
Jockey.
Okay. I think they're gonna.
Yeah.
I'm swinging off your guys' long then.
I can
And we-
stun
and
you
we get
short
a-
if you
and we
want to
get a
swing
weird
it.
I'm
offline
swinging off of
because
Aki's
of how the
contacting
pressure
garage.
works across the map.
Frog,
got-
they keep on your B op line. They just
got
check
noise
Kim.
Sorry,
Silver
no.
started short.
One coming down short.
I guess a positive is I enjoy the setup for the most part. I enjoy the setup because it's just you guys knowing each other. You're trying to make plays with each other. I'm not really for that. That's head coach. That's your coaching stuff. I'm here to fix your fucking theory. I'm here to fix whatever the fuck this defensive half
Right
is.
now.
I'm gonna drone it.
Deploying
Yeah.
drone.
Two, yeah,
Drone
come
there.
in, come in.
I smoked off long.
Stunned them both.
Yeah, they're fighting back
Nice.
side.
Both stunned short.
Two short,
Done.
yeah, last.
And again, this would have never happened if we had a inkling of an idea what kind of system we're running. Like, this would have never happened if we were putting constant pressure on them. We're trying to bait them into a side hit. We're making no noise. Like, look at this shit. We're making no noise on A for like
B op line. They swing off of Aki's contacting garage. And then
how
I
long?
think
is
they're
this?
gonna.
Yeah.
With my
Hold on,
turret.
there was two.
I'm swinging off.
Second one
Fall,
bottom
fall.
mid. And I hit him like 80.
Not gonna.
There was
After
two. There
this
was
turret breaks, and they know KJ is on
the
site.
second one
Fall,
bottom
fall.
mid.
Somewhere.
And
10 seconds. Let's say here where they realize, oh, nobody's peeking me. 20, 30, 35 fucking seconds until you guys do something. You are trolling at this point. I'm not.
Deploy.
Like, you're. I'll make an offline system for you guys because I guarantee you guys win so much more if you guys just understand, like Akio wants to op, Akio wants to do it, and you're not facilitating any of that. You're you're playing to yourself. Like like you see what I mean, right? Why are we saying come to A, come to A? We have a fucking 35-minute rotation on our op. At this point, just don't buy op if you guys don't know how to do this. It's good. Like
Drawn.
I don't mean to dog on it. I'm
Two, yeah,
It's
come
on there.
here, come here.
rude, I guess. But
I
yeah.
smoked off long.
Stunned them both.
Yeah, just already
Nice. Both stunned short.
Too short.
Dead.
Yeah, last too short, last too short. Oh wait.
It's very passive defense that I don't like. It's messed you guys up so many times. If you guys don't get momentum early, if you guys don't get like them playing into a way that you can react, I guess. If you guys can't react like a C flood, like this contact play, if you don't get that where if you don't get that, it's kind of you guys just being good fucking players, knowing how to make plays, being good fucking esports athletes. I don't know, but it's not.
Wait, I'm not sure about that one actually. Wait, yeah. I see there.
Both out 40 and 12. Not on. He's
Uh,
I just retarded.
planning. Not on.
Yeah,
Blind.
He's not on. He's wide.
3 people dead on site, and we lose the retake, and we like lost the site. The only reason, like, yeah, that's what I mean. Look at this. Like, how long did it take Akio to rotate here? Let's give it.
Yeah, just already
Nice. Both stunned short.
Too short.
Okay, so 40
Dead
seconds.
out 40 and
I'm right.
20.
25 seconds. 25 seconds of pure rotating. Well, we're iffy on if we want them to come down.
there's an op down right behind you.
Yeah.
Wait, but like,
And yes, we won the round, but we shouldn't be
have to
getting
wait, but I
these.
just wanted to, like, see if he'd give us something. Like, just want to hear off.
We should be simplifying the round for
Yeah.
everybody, not just for
The
the
peers.
individual
Oh,
players.
or-
to play.
It's KJL for the retake. We need to get that out.
They
Yes.
pop
we need
breach
to-
all on me. C. Do you want me to pop one back, or do you want me to just leave?
Sure, go for it. The
Okay.
only thing is this, they could civil again.
Reached on long arrow also.
3
I
long.
think they're coming fast long, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Pretty sure they're gonna pop ults.
Bomb grenade. Shot down.
You walked off.
And again, this KJ setup is fucking horrible. Like, it's nothing against Zato. Zato is, you're completely fine. It's just, again, that setup is supposed to help you guys fight on site because it stalls. You stall
Fast long,
both lanes so you can flood back site.
yeah.
Yeah.
But there's no calm of that. This setup, like, look at this. Like, if turret pops, if alarm bot pops, you pop the molly, jet dashes in, you pop the other molly so you can flood back in while you smoke sewer. And then jets alone, you flood back site while the mollies pop, and they have no window to get in while you're back site, flooded with flashes, with shocks, with a KJ, with a breach ult, with jet coming in and like from B. That's a good setup, but it's never capitalized on. You guys you guys back off this site because your shit got broken. Because it's.
You walked off.
We can save here, but I think
Go
we
for
retake.
ult.
I got him.
I'm
Swing
joining.
off shore.
That's what I was waiting for.
Want me to ult?
Let's see if
Save
we
so
can.
well for it.
Let's see,
Reached
let's see,
L.
let's see.
2 L, 2 L, 2 L, 2 L.
Yeah, I'm ready. I can aftershock
Behind you,
them.
behind you, behind you,
Aftershock.
behind you. Behind you, so.
And again, like, it's okay setup, Sato. But I think what you need to focus on is, like, it's. I'm not your coach. You're 10 times better than me. But I have coached and won $5,000. So I guess there's a difference. But look how much you compensate for how your once your toys got broken. Look how much you
Pretty sure they're gonna
compensate.
pop ults.
Bomb grenade.
I know exactly where you.
I
Yeah,
never
we
went
have-
fast.
You had a whole setup, and then you're back holding with an op to make sure your breach can rotate properly. If you're gonna play like this, I'd prefer you have your passive information. If you're gonna play this like very supportive role where you're making sure that like technically you have 3 trips if you hold one with your body. If you're gonna play that way, play it properly. Play with your setup spread across the map so we can stack these 3 on site and then have that backside flood. Like have that passive information so we can stack a site, push them away, and then run them into the op. Like that's what I mean. Like it's an okay setup, but you do nothing off of it.
Reach and my ult. I got him.
I'm
I'm swinging
joining.
off shoulder.
That's what I was waiting for.
Want me to ult?
Let's see if
Aim
we
so
can.
well
Let's see if
for
we can.
Reach
see, let's see,
though.
let's
2 health, 2 health, 2 health, 2 health.
Yeah, I'm ready. I can after shock
Behind you,
them.
behind you, behind you.
Warm at all. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'm pretty sure he
It's
puts
kinda
it
the
and
end
then
of my
walks
nose.
around to
it's,
here.
It's quite literally just the same shit over and over. There's no util. Are we
Okay.
on eco? Yeah, we're on
Scanning
eco.
ahead.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't know.
Turret should have been placed. Yeah, nothing else. Nothing else on your defense side. Everything else is redundant. Like, I guess user alts, like, most of the, like, what is it? Wash farmed his ult, and then we never used it to initiate a play. Like, you guys seem to really like doing these reactionaries. I want you to stray away from that shit because it makes... When I see you guys, like, doing these reaction, like, hey, you want to push into garage, you're reacting to them. You're letting them set the tempo. What was my train of thought here? You're waiting for them to give you a way back into the round. You're waiting for them to come push C and give you a way to, I guess, set up your 20-second long retake before you flood back into site. You're letting them get away into the round. You're holding an op, hoping that they walk into you instead of flushing them out and actually like creating your own opportunities, if you get what I mean. You're playing this like it's a ranked game and you don't trust your teammates. You should have better setups than this. It's a ranked game with out of the ball adaptations with no theory behind them. It's incredible. Like we could be the best like Haven people in our like in anything if we just had theory. Like any map, we could just have better theory than them. We could just create scenarios that we've practiced multiple times. Right now, I think the problem is that we have made plans for specific scenarios that might happen, and we have made fuck all for making those opportunities happen. I guess this is my ending thing. The best way to explain it is I need you guys to understand what certain things do. If I punch left, he's gonna block. If I punch left, he's gonna block. And I can go in for this, and he's gonna block that again. So what can you do? You punch, you go, you do your right hook, you punch again, and then you go for a gut shot. Because you plan for that scenario. You know if you punch and you throw a right hook, he's gonna block it. So you punch left and you go under. You're making the scenarios for yourself. And let's put this in terms. Push them off A, they go C. Push them off A, they run into op. That's what I mean. You guys need to fucking understand this because I guarantee you guys don't like Haven now. You sure as shit you're gonna like when I'm an analyst.